Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to make a very beautiful neckline. To make this neckline I have already made my shoulders and armhole, and I'm going to start by marking my neckline. So my neckline depth from the shoulder would be 8 inches. So first let me mark that 8 inches over here. So this 8 inches is going to be divided into two parts, that is, first let me mark, just draw a line for 8 inches that's going to connect my shoulder like this. Okay, so this neckline is a little bit complicated neckline, but I will teach you in a very simple and easy way. So again, from the top I'm going to measure like 6 inches and I'm going to give a mark. So now this is the first division of the 8 inches, so I'm going to take 2 inch out of that, and till that I'm going to make a U like such. Okay, so from here is going to have a U, and for 2 inches is going to have a like a diamond shape, and from that 6 inches I'm going to mark like another 6 inches over here, and from the folded edge again it's going to have the same 6 inch. Okay, so I'm going to connect all these points with the help of the ruler like this. Okay, so it's going to connect like this. Okay, so after drawing a straight line like this, I'm going to curve that little bit in so that it's going to look nice and neat. So from the top it's going to have a slight curve like such. Okay, so for that 2 inch of marking it's going to have a slight V shape. So you can see you're going to just connect the folded edge like this, and now I'm going to cut the neckline. So I have finished cutting my neckline. This is how it's going to look. I have just made a cut over this point and also on the U neckline. Okay, so I'm going to just place this piece of fabric on my lining, and I'm going to turn this out, and then I'm going to attach this pattern fabric to this to finish off really nice and neat. So just like that I'm going to place my lining on top like this. Okay, and just like that I'm sewing it like such. Okay, so before stitching that, make sure you pin everything in place so that it doesn't move from the place, because it is a little bit complicated neckline. It has lots of turns and cuts, so always pin that in place before trying this kind of neckline. Okay, so once after sewing these together, I'm going to cut into the neckline, and I'll be taking out this piece of fabric like this. Okay, so just cut into the neckline and take out the lining fabric. Okay, so just fold the fabric in half like this, and I'm going to cut a interfacing for this. After folding the fabric, I'm going to fold the interfacing canvas in half. Just place the interfacing canvas underneath the fabric, and you're going to draw the neckline again on the interfacing canvas like such. So I'm just drawing like this, and I'm going to cut into my interfacing canvas on the inside like this. And also when you're cutting to the outside, make sure you leave enough amount of interfacing so that it's going to look really neat. Okay, you can leave like a 1 or 1.5 inches. So now I'm just placed my interfacing canvas in a piece of fabric, and I have just pressed that in place so that my interfacing canvas is stuck in the fabric. And now I'm just cutting out the excess fabric like this. And now I'm cutting out the inner fabric. So if you're regular to my video, hope you know how to prepare the interfacing neckline. So this is how we have to prepare the interfacing for this neckline. And now I have just given some slits to make the turn nice and neat like this. Okay, so just fold that on the interfacing canvas and you're going to sew that together like this. So once after finishing the interfacing canvas with the fabric, I'm going to just place that on top of my main fabric and I'm going to sew it like this. So before sewing that to your main fabric, if you are beginners, make sure that you draw the line exactly like I have shown in this video. So just like that, you're going to draw a line where you're going to sew so that you don't make any mistake, because it's a little bit complicated neckline as I told. So just to be on track, you have to just draw a line, pin the interfacing canvas on place on the pretty side of the fabric and just sew it. So once after finishing the neckline, just place the neckline on a piece of fabric like this. So just align it like such, and I'm going to check the center point of this. So it's the width of that neckline of the U is like 2 inches, and I'm marking the center point as 1 inch like this, and I'm drawing a V over here, and I'm just going to draw the exact diamond shape over here. So after marking, I'll be cutting this out. Just leave a seam allowance for this. This is the lining fabric. I'd be placing this fabric on a brocade, that is, it can be any fabric that you choose. So I'm going to place this on a contrasting color brocade fabric as a lining. So this is my brocade fabric, and now I'm going to cut the same on my brocade fabric also. So the next thing is I'm going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew at the top part of the V like this, and I'll be adding some notches, and let me turn the top part alone. Okay, so just add a 1 notch and you're going to turn the lining in so that you'll get a nice and neat piece of fabric like this. And I just added a top stitch on all the 3 sides like this, and I'll be placing underneath the neckline like this. Okay, and you're going to add some pins to secure that in place, and then I'll be adding this edging lace to finish off the style. Okay, so just like that, I'm going to sew this lace on top of the neckline, and that's it. We are done. So I'm adding a very thin edging lace like this. So if you want, you can add any kind of lace to give a beautiful look to the neckline, and I totally loved it. It came out really beautiful, and also I love the color combination. And if you like this video, if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also don't forget to hit on the thumbs up button below. See you next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.